Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. This is your brother, Sean Ali, coming at you live. Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. As always, I pray that this message is being received in the spirit that I am humbly striving to deliver it in, which is as your brother, which is in the spirit of love, which is in the spirit of God. And in that note, I greet you all and I thank you all for tuning in. Peace and blessings, family. Will be a very brief message. I just want us to understand some of the concepts that I have in my book, Affirm, Confirm, and Claim. And this book is geared to get us to mainly change our perception and for us to understand that our perception shapes our life. So whatever condition that we are in, physically, mentally, spiritually, it is our perception that has shaped what we are. So it's looking at the glass half full versus looking at the glass half empty. And the main thing about that is when you're looking at that glass, the amount of water in the glass does not change. It is still the same amount of water. The difference is how you value that water. It is how you see that water. So the person that sees the glass as half full, meaning that they see that potential for growth and development. The person that sees the glass as half empty, they are seeing decay. They are seeing death because they are expecting the glass to be continuously empty. And then once the glass is empty, it's over with. So when we looking at perception, it shapes our life. So whatever condition we are in, if we are unhealthy, if we suffer chronic disease, if we feel depressed, if we feel alone, if we are broke, stuck in debt, whatever it is, we have to understand that we are responsible for ourselves. That's number one. That whatever condition we in, it was our feet that walked us into it. It was our hands that pulled us into it. It was our eyes, our hair, it was us. So when we looking at our condition and we are looking at we created it, it's looking at the glass. See, we look at our life and we either see our life as half full or we see our life as half empty. So we look at our life and we see value, we see quality, we see potential for growth and development, we see a future. Or we are looking at our life and we don't see, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Man, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Man, I'm lucky to be alive this long. Man, I don't know, I might not make it because we got to die from something. See, that's a difference in that, however your perception is, that's what's going to shape you, and that's the flow of your energy. So if we looking at the glass half full versus the glass half empty, it's the same amount of water. The amount of water does not change. If you are looking at your life half full versus half empty, your life doesn't magically change. What you do with your life will change. See, if you think that glass is half full, that means you see potential for growth. That means you are preparing for this more water to be coming in. So your whole mind, your whole demeanor is upbeat. If you looking at it, so if you look at your life as half full, that means it doesn't matter what I'm going through today. It doesn't matter what I'm going through right now because I'm half full. So that means more is coming. That means tomorrow I got to look forward to tomorrow because it's coming. It's half full. So it's being filled up because it was empty, but it's being filled. So as I'm looking at it now, oh, I'm not stuck. I'm half full. Well, let me go back to what? Versus a person that looks at that glass half empty. See, they not expecting nothing else to come into it. So once it gets empty, it's over with. So when they looking at their life as half empty, man, I can't get no job. Man, I don't have no way to make no money. Man, I don't have a way to get no food. Man, I don't have a way to do this. Man, you made me do this. Man, I don't have no, man. And we are exhausting. So you just sit around and you get stuck and you're waiting on the end to come because you don't expect that glass to be filled because you look at it as half empty. So you don't see value in your life. You're looking at, oh, I'm on the way out. So you sit there and you looking at your life stuck, half empty. So everything that you perceive when you looking at everybody else, you looking at, oh, he hating on me. Oh, man, they don't understand. Oh man, see, we got all of these excuses, powerless excuses. So if we can understand that it is our perception that shapes our life, and the shape that our life in is based on our perception. If we don't like, if you are unhealthy, change your perception. If you are broke, change your perception. If you are sad, change your perception. And then that will change your energy. And now where you didn't think it was nothing, so you had no energy, now you think, you know, oh man, it don't matter today because tomorrow I got another 24 to do it over again. So I might make it work tomorrow. If not, it don't matter because it's 24 after that. And then that will make you eat to live because you will see value in yourself. You will see value in tomorrow. You can't wait till tomorrow come. You want to be healthy so you can embrace tomorrow. See, that changes your whole attitude about yourself. See, we eat these sugary, fatty, salty foods because we're seeking comfort, because we don't see, we are looking at our life as half empty. So we seek outside influences to replace that momentum that we lost by looking at our life as half empty. But as soon as we change that perception and we say, you know what, man, I'm God. You know what? All I got to do is have the faith the size of a mustard seed. And I could say to that mountain, move. And it'll get boom, 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 boom. See? Whoa. It's the perception. If you can perceive that, you can think that. If you can think that, then your hands and your feet will move to create that. And you will create your heaven. You will create your health. You will create your life. You will create your power. You will be unstoppable. 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 It's up to you. How do you see your life? Half full or half empty? I can tell you, it doesn't matter what you are today. I'm not no magician. I can't say count to 3 and then your life will change. You won't be broke no more. No. But if you change your perception, then tomorrow you will stop frivolously spending your money. Then tomorrow you will look and work on better ways to make income come in. then tomorrow you won't mope and complain and sit on the bed and sit on the couch. You will get up and go move. But it's up to you. See? So I just wanted to send this brief message. I'm your brother, Sean Ali, Supreme Health and Fitness by Sean Ali. Man, you can, my website, www.seanaliwellnessprogram.com. We have the materials. We have all my books available directly through me. We have some videos, some PDFs, some research papers that you can use. It's all created so that you can claim your power. So affirm, confirm, and claim. And the concept of the glass half full versus the glass half empty, and how your perception shapes your life, and how to change your perception to shape yourself into health, into wellness, into life, into power. Man, don't you want that? I'm your brother. I want that for you. That's why I'm making the video. Dude, I know you powerful. I know it's inside of you, because we are the same. All gods, children of the Most High. So if I know the power and value and quality that comes with knowing, and being able to see and manifest and express yourself as the God you are, man, I want you to have that too. Shoot, let's go. Be the God that you are. Man, be the God that you are. You already been it. We just gotta perceive it. See, we do it absentmindly, because everything that you do in your life, have done, it required power. It required force and power. It required thinking. It required you moving. You came up with the idea that got you wherever you at. That's your God. That's you expressing your God. Now, if you know that you God, see, that's the difference. If you look at your life as half full, and you can see that God, it develops and it grows your potential, and it develops and it increases your power. So now you have the ability to say be, and it becomes. You have the ability and the power to say to that mountain, move, and it'll get out your way. Because when he created us, he told everything to submit. And even the angels bowed. So all you got to do is affirm, confirm, and claim, and be yourself. Accept your own. Be yourself. Change your perception. Understand and know the God that you are. And the angels submit to you. So that means when you go to move, when you go to think something, and you go to move to make it manifested into reality, that means everything in the universe is created to help you. You just got to come at it from the right way, as the God you are, not some nigga, not some African American, not some Negro, not some claiming one of these, I'm a Chicago and Maryland, Atlantean, New Yorker. No. But as you are, because that's what the universe will recognize. You to say, I'm God, I come and help me, and it will come. Because when he first created us, he tested everything when he first created us. He made us and he commanded everything to bow, and they bowed, and they won't stop. God never told them to stop. We stop. Go be your God and take your place. Man, try it. If I'm wrong, you get your money back. It ain't no money, so what are you going to lose? Huh? What are you going to lose? If you go out, if you wake up tomorrow and you exercise your godhood, what are you going to lose? The Bible and the Quran support that he made us in his image and likeness. I mean, so what are you going to, I'm not telling you nothing that ain't been written for thousands of years. So what are you going to lose by you waking up and expressing and making manifest the God that the Creator made you? Not that I'm saying, God made you. He made you. What would you lose by waking up tomorrow morning and looking at yourself, and when you see yourself to go wash your face, you say, peace, God, to yourself. And you see the God in you. Watch how the birds act. Watch how the universe acts when you get out your house and you start walking through it. Watch how many people just gravitate to you and just say, here. They waiting on you to be the God that you are. So affirm, confirm, claim yourself, accept your own, and be yourself. This book is based on those 6 words from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that he said could easily sum up his mission. His 40-something years of working amongst us. And seeing as that we are still having a hard time with accepting our own and being ourselves, this book is just on how we can change perceptions. It's the science on your mind, our mind, so we can use it. So once we know it, we know how our brain works. We know how our brain looks. We can envision our own brain. That gives you because the more you know, the more you can do. So now this allows us to know how to use our brain. And once we do that, the thinking, the thought process is significantly increased. Now we talking about seeing into the years, into 200, 300 years from now, not just next week, next year, 5 years. I ain't talking about a 10-year plan. I'm talking about a 300-year plan. Change your perception. How do you see the glass? Half full or half empty? Is it half full and you got 500 more years ahead of you? Or is it half empty and you got 5 more years ahead of you? It's up to you. But however you perceive yourself, that's what's going to shape you. And that's going to be the difference between your death or your life. And as your brother, I just want to say, it's up to you. And you can make the choice with the best material, and God willing, we're going to have more material. So I thank everybody for tuning in. I'll leave you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep. Black power. Power to the people. Thank you. Let's go get a good night's rest. Prepare yourself. Go ahead and shut it down. Get your thoughts ready. Get your ideas ready. Let your body marinate and let it heal itself, restore itself, rejuvenate itself. Hit that deep sleep, that REM, rapid eye movement. Get them human growth hormones. Get into the embrace of God and let God touch you. But you got to put yourself to rest. Not fall asleep. Put yourself to rest. Prepare yourself. You fall asleep, but you put yourself to rest. That's the difference. One you dozed off and one you deliberately. You focus yourself to sleep. That's when you meet God. That's when you get that human and that healing, that HGH, that rejuvenation, that restoration. That's when you wake up. Versus, oh man, 2 different, it's up to you. The glass half full versus the glass half empty. Life versus death. Your life, your death. So as your brother, I thank you, and I pray that this was received in the spirit of your brother of God. Peace, family.